Close your eyes for a second and listen to your heartbeat. That steady rhythm you hear has been working non-stop since the moment you were born, day and night, without a single break. Yet most people don't think about their heart until something goes wrong. What if a few simple daily choices could protect your heart, add years to your life, and keep you strong well into old age? Your heart is not just a muscle, it's your body's engine. Every minute, it pumps blood through thousands of miles of blood vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell. When the heart is healthy, the body feels energetic, the mind stays sharp, and life feels easier. But when the heart struggles, everything else begins to suffer quietly, often without obvious warning signs. Heart disease doesn't usually appear overnight. It develops slowly over years through small habits that seem harmless at first. The food we eat, how much we move, how we handle stress, and even how well we sleep all send powerful messages to the heart. The good news is that the heart responds incredibly well to positive changes, even if you start later in life. One of the most important rules for a healthy heart is understanding that food is not just fuel, it's information. Every bite you take tells your heart how to behave. Diets high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats cause inflammation in the blood vessels. Over time, this inflammation makes the arteries stiff and narrow, forcing the heart to work harder to push blood through. This extra strain increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. On the other hand, a heart-friendly diet sends a completely different message. Whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and natural compounds that protect the blood vessels. Fiber helps lower bad cholesterol, which reduces plaque buildup in the arteries. Antioxidants fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two major contributors to heart disease. Even small changes like adding more vegetables to your plate or replacing sugary snacks with nuts or fruit can make a real difference over time. Another golden rule for a healthy heart is movement. The heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it becomes stronger when used regularly. You don't need extreme workouts or long hours at the gym. In fact, science shows that consistent, moderate activity is often more effective and sustainable. Walking briskly for 30 minutes a day, cycling, swimming, or even dancing can significantly improve heart health. When you move your body, your heart pumps more efficiently. Blood flows better, oxygen delivery improves, and blood pressure naturally comes down. Regular physical activity also helps control weight, balance blood sugar levels, and increase good cholesterol, all of which protect the heart. Perhaps most importantly, exercise trains your heart to handle stress better, both physical and emotional. Many people believe they don't have time to exercise, but heart health doesn't require perfection. Short bursts of movement throughout the day count. Taking the stairs, standing up and stretching, or going for a short walk after meals can all add up. The heart doesn't care about excuses. It responds to action, no matter how small. Stress is another silent factor that deeply affects the heart. When you are stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones raise your heart rate and blood pressure, preparing you for danger. In short bursts, this response is useful. But when stress becomes chronic, the heart stays in a constant state of tension. Over time, this increases the risk of hypertension, irregular heartbeat, and inflammation. Learning to manage stress is not a luxury, it's a necessity for heart health. Simple practices like deep breathing, spending time in nature, praying, meditating, or even just taking a few quiet moments each day can calm the nervous system. When the mind relaxes, the heart follows. Even 5 minutes of slow, deep breathing can signal the body that it's safe to slow down. Sleep also plays a critical role in keeping the heart healthy. During deep sleep, the body repairs blood vessels, balances hormones, and reduces inflammation. Poor sleep disrupts these processes and increases the risk of high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes, all of which strain the heart. Adults who regularly get less than 6 hours of sleep have a significantly higher risk of heart disease compared to those who get 7 to 8 hours. Improving sleep doesn't always mean sleeping longer. It often means sleeping better, going to bed at the same time each night, reducing screen time before sleep, and creating a calm, dark sleeping environment can greatly improve sleep quality. Your heart uses this quiet time to heal and reset for the next day. As we move forward, there are a few more powerful rules that often get overlooked, yet they can completely change the future of your heart if you understand and apply them properly. Another golden rule for a healthy heart is paying attention to what you drink, not just what you eat. Many people focus on food but forget that sugary drinks, excessive caffeine, and alcohol can quietly damage the heart over time. Sugary beverages cause rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin, which increase inflammation and fat storage around the organs, including the heart. Over time, this raises the risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Water, on the other hand, is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools for heart health. Proper hydration helps maintain healthy blood volume, allowing the heart to pump more easily and efficiently. When the body is dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker, forcing the heart to work harder. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports circulation, stabilizes blood pressure, and helps the heart do its job with less strain. Salt is another hidden factor that strongly affects heart health. Sodium is essential for the body, but too much of it causes the body to retain water, increasing blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Yet many people don't feel any symptoms until serious damage has already occurred. Processed and packaged foods are often the biggest sources of excess salt, not the salt added during cooking. Reducing salt intake doesn't mean eating bland food. Using herbs, spices, lemon, garlic, and natural seasonings can make meals flavorful while protecting your heart. Even a small reduction in daily sodium can lead to noticeable improvements in blood pressure within weeks. Another crucial rule for a healthy heart is maintaining a healthy weight, but not in an extreme or unhealthy way. Carrying excess weight, especially around the abdomen, puts extra pressure on the heart. The heart must pump harder to supply blood to a larger body, which increases wear and tear over time. Abdominal fat is particularly dangerous because it releases inflammatory chemicals that directly harm blood vessels. Healthy weight management is not about strict dieting or starving yourself. It's about balance and consistency. Eating whole foods, controlling portion sizes, and staying active naturally support a healthy weight. Even losing a small percentage of body weight can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and improve overall heart function. One of the most overlooked yet powerful rules for heart health is controlling blood sugar levels. High blood sugar damages blood vessels and increases inflammation, making it easier for plaque to build up in the arteries. This is why people with diabetes are at much higher risk of heart disease. But even people without diabetes can suffer heart damage from frequent blood sugar spikes caused by refined carbohydrates and sugary foods. Choosing foods that digest slowly, like whole grains, fiber-rich vegetables, and healthy fats, helps keep blood sugar stable. Balanced meals that include protein, fiber, and healthy fats prevent sudden spikes and crashes, protecting both the heart and the energy levels throughout the day. Smoking is one of the most harmful habits for the heart, and there is no safe level of it. Smoking damages the lining of the blood vessels, reduces oxygen in the blood, and forces the heart to work harder with less support. It also increases blood clot formation, raising the risk of heart attack and stroke. The powerful thing to remember is that the heart begins to heal quickly after quitting. Within weeks, circulation improves, and within months, the risk of heart disease starts to drop significantly. Emotional health also has a deep connection with heart health. Feelings like anger, loneliness, and chronic sadness affect the heart just as much as physical habits do. Studies show that people with strong social connections and emotional support tend to have healthier hearts and live longer. The heart responds to love, connection, and purpose in ways science is still learning to fully explain. Taking time to connect with family, friends, and community creates a sense of safety and belonging. This emotional balance reduces stress hormones and supports a steady, healthy heart rhythm. A healthy heart is not just about food and exercise. It's also about how you live, love, and relate to others. There is one final set of golden rules that ties everything together and helps turn knowledge into lifelong heart protection. The final golden rules for a healthy heart are about awareness, consistency, and listening to your body. Many people ignore early warning signs because they seem small or temporary, but the heart often whispers before it ever screams. Symptoms like frequent shortness of breath, chest discomfort, unusual fatigue, dizziness, or swelling in the legs should never be dismissed. Paying attention and seeking medical advice early can prevent serious problems later. Regular health checkups are another powerful yet simple way to protect your heart. Monitoring blood pressure, cholesterol levels, blood sugar, and weight helps you understand what's happening inside your body before damage becomes visible. Knowledge creates control. When you know your numbers, you can make small adjustments early instead of facing big consequences later. Consistency is what turns healthy habits into lifelong protection. No single meal, workout, or good decision will magically protect your heart. But repeated healthy choices made day after day slowly strengthen the heart and blood vessels. The heart doesn't respond to intensity once in a while. It responds to balance over time. It's also important to let go of the idea that heart health is only for older people. Damage to the heart often begins in youth, even though symptoms appear much later. The earlier you adopt heart-friendly habits, the more powerful the results. But it's never too late. Studies show that even people who make positive changes in their 40s, 50s, or 60s can significantly reduce their risk of heart disease and improve their quality of life. Another essential rule is moderation, not restriction. Completely avoiding your favorite foods or forcing extreme routines often leads to burnout. A healthy heart thrives on sustainability, enjoying treats occasionally, resting when needed, and allowing flexibility makes healthy living something you can maintain for years, not weeks. Your heart also responds to purpose. Having a reason to wake up each day, goals to work toward, and meaning in life has been linked to better heart health and lower mortality rates. When the mind feels connected and motivated, the heart follows with stronger, more stable function. Purpose reduces stress, improves emotional balance, and supports overall well-being. Ultimately, a healthy heart is built through daily respect for your body. It's about nourishing it, moving it, calming it, and listening to it. The heart doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for care. When you give it that care consistently, it rewards you with energy, strength, and a longer, healthier life. Every heartbeat is a reminder that life is happening right now. The choices you make today will shape how strong and reliable your heart will be tomorrow. Protect it, support it, and honor it because it is working every second to keep you alive. Your heart has been with you through every moment of your life. It has carried you through stress, joy, fear, love, and recovery without ever asking for recognition. A healthy heart is not built through fear of disease, but through respect for life itself. When you choose better food, gentle movement, quality sleep, emotional balance, and consistency, you are not just protecting your heart, you are investing in your future. Remember, heart health is not about drastic changes or complicated rules. It's about small, meaningful decisions made every day. One healthier meal, one walk, one deep breath, one good night's sleep. These simple actions may seem small, but together they create powerful protection over time. No matter your age or current health, today is always the best day to start. Your heart is incredibly forgiving and strong. It responds quickly to care, and it rewards you with energy, clarity, and resilience. Treat your heart well, and it will support you for years to come. Beating steadily, quietly, faithfully, just as it always has. Take care of your heart, because every healthy heartbeat is a gift hand. Your life depends on it.